Are you ready for some fun? Today is Happy Fun Day. We're midway through. We've covered Wealth Building 101 and Wealth Building 102. And today we're going to dive into Wealth Building 103. And every stage of the wealth building journey, you're getting closer and closer to millionaire and billionaire status. So just keep that in mind. This is very exciting. Sonia Gallion Comunica, SoniaGallionComunica.com, and the author of 10 Things I Wish I Knew as a Single Parent, where we talk about all things single parents. And our goal is to help you become wealthy, to no longer have poverty, to no longer have debt, homelessness, or problems. Well, you can have debt, commercial debt. We don't want to have a lot of personal debt. But the idea is for you to build wealth, to make your kids safe, and for you to have a life that you can never imagine. And today you can build it. You can build it with the right tools, the right understanding, and the right training. So I'm here to help you. Get my book, 10 Things I Wish I Knew as a Single Parent. It will help guide you through some of these principles. But even these, the ones I'm teaching you in Wealth Building 103 and 104, are advanced principles. So some of those will not be in the book, but will get you thinking in that direction. So, Wealth Building 103. Grab your coffee, sit down, get a muffin, enjoy, have this time together, subscribe to the channel, and join me in making your life amazing. Wealth Building 103. Collateral loans. Woohoo! Say that again. Collateral loans. What is it? What do I do with it? And how do I use it? Well, I tell you all the time, I tell single parents, life insurance has benefits you could never imagine. There are so many things you can do with it that is just unbelievable. I mean, even you could sell it to somebody if you needed to. I would recommend you don't do that, but you could actually sell your life insurance policy and it is worth quite a bit, okay? You get it, obviously it's a discount, but there's so many things you can do with a life insurance policy. You can't do with a 401k, you can't do with your IRA and other things. So just keep that in mind. So a collateral loan is when you have a life insurance cash value, you have money in the high cash value life insurance policy. What I talk about many times is building and creating a policy that has, one, a death benefit, so that if you pass away, there's money passed on to your children. Well, that death benefit has more benefits than just giving it to your family members. The other benefit is that it is considered collateral. So whenever you take out a loan from the life insurance, you are taking out a loan against a death benefit. So if you have $100,000 in your cash value life insurance policy, or even $20,000, it doesn't matter, $1 million, it doesn't matter. That money is going to be deducted. Once you take out a loan, it gets deducted from the death benefit until you pay it back. So if you originally had a policy for $1 million for your family, your policy would now be worth $900,000 until you pay back the $100,000 that you have in cash value loan. So you can take the money out and borrow it from the life insurance policy. That's one option, and that's a great option too, because it's simple interest. You pay it back. You don't even have to pay it back. You just have to repay the interest. So the other option is if you don't want to do that, you say, well, the insurance company's charging me 5%, but my bank is willing to give me a loan for 3%. Well, in that case, that's where the collateral loan comes in. You go to your bank and you say, hey, I've got this life insurance policy here. It's got $100,000 in cash in it, and the bank goes, oh yeah, baby. Because you know why? Because the banks also have their money in life insurance, and they have their money in cash. And I'm talking billions of life insurance money. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, all those guys, Citizens Bank, TD Bank, they all have money in life insurance because they know it is the only safe tool long term. So when you go to the bank and you say, I need a loan, and they want collateral, the banks obviously want collateral, they want some guarantee there, and you say, all I got is this life insurance policy, got $100,000 in it, they will give you a loan against that life insurance policy. The disadvantage of that is you can't access the money now until the money is repaid to the bank. But the benefit is that maybe you have a lower interest rate from your bank. You don't have to touch the money in the life insurance policy. It stays there. It's just now the bank essentially has a lien against it until you repay the loan. So it's a pretty awesome thing. So you can't do that with anything else. You essentially have a life insurance policy. It has cash. You go to your bank and say, I need a loan for blah, blah, blah. You get $100,000, they're going to give it to you against the life insurance policy because they look at it as cash. It's like having a big wad of $100,000 cash in your hand. The banks like it. So just keep that in mind. Very powerful stuff. The other thing is After you've done all that, you got your 100,000 from the bank, you've decided that path is better than just taking it directly from the life insurance company, then you can use alternative lenders. And that can be a great thing because many times it takes a long time to get approved from the bank. It could take months, and you might need the money right now because either you want to add a partner, buy out a partner, buy a property. It's called opportunity cost. You have something right now you need to do immediately, this week or next week. So in that case, you want to use alternative lenders, not the bank. There's times to use the bank and there's times to use alternative lenders. So for quick, immediate money, for whatever is going on at the time, whatever you need to access, maybe there's this huge deal and you got to access it today, or you've got to pay somebody, buy them out. Maybe you're in a funeral home director and you need to buy something, pay for something. It doesn't really matter what it is. There's always something that comes up. And it's designed for companies. I mean, ideally, you want to be generating about $500K a year if possible. You don't have to be making that much, but the reality is you don't want to take out money from an alternative lender and then cause harm to your business. So you want to have enough money basically set aside in your bank account, that sort of thing. I think Chris Brown actually took out a loan to buy some Popeyes or something like that. So sometimes you just don't want to take out the cash, or it takes a long time to access the cash from your bank. So you want to use an alternative lender who can give you the money pretty quickly in a few days. So this is meat and potato stuff over here. The other thing is you want to become an accredited investor. Now, becoming an accredited investor means your net worth is 1 million or more, and not including your house, or you generated $250,000 last year and you're expected to make the same amount this year. So you want to be an accredited investor because that opens up a lot of doors. Real estate investment trusts, dividends. There's a lot of things that just are better when you're knowledgeable and you're an accredited investor. So like I said, meat and potatoes is good stuff today. Then you want to give to charity. You might want to even create a life insurance policy. Step number 4, life insurance policy for a charity that you can give to while you're alive. A lot of times we set things up for when we're going to die, but you can start paying into these charities now because they're going to need your support. So paying to the charities now, set something up, start paying them, give, send out that beautiful energy, and you're going to receive that beautiful energy back. Okay? And then step number 5 is a health savings account. Health savings accounts are fantastic for medical expenses, long-term care, things that you need. It has to be used for health insurance up until the age of 65. And then you can use it for anything. There will be a taxable event if you don't use it for health care, but you've got to always have protections for healthcare because anything can go wrong. You could have a car accident, injury, stuff just happens all the time. So you want to always be prepared, and you want to take advantage of these tools that have tremendous tax benefits and that are just readily available to you when you have your finances in order. Sonia Gallion-Comanica, SoniaGallion-Comanica.com, and the author of 10 Things I Wish I Knew as a Single Parent, where we talk about all things single parents and helping you to build wealth and build your finances. Have an amazing day.